There's a lot of gear that you need to make a studio run. Computers, drum sets.
I bring my DJ rig, I bring my PA system.
Money to go buy cables and things like that.
I bring a few microphones.
This is my house, so.
Everything has a cost and it piles up pretty quick, and there's a lot of expensive equipment in there that you got to protect. We've had somebody tried to break in with a pickaxe.
Back then we only had one lock and then a deadbolt. And so Tony comes outside and sees this guy trying to break in.
He was trying to knock the door down with the pickaxe, trying to get in there. I grabbed my shotgun and went out there. I was gonna shoot to the side of him just to make him never come back again, but I don't know, he got away. So I didn't want to shoot him in the back because that would be illegal.
Tony plus that strong door saved the Swamphouse from a major headache. Then we came upon the idea to install a security camera, which was probably the best $150 we ever spent.
When we first started to kind of formulate this idea about the Swamphouse, I called my uncle who lives in Atlanta. He owns his own studio, and we kind of like modeled it after that kind of plan, and just asked him for advice on the big picture, what we need to do to even think about making a CD, or what's the time, what kind of time schedules, how you go about dealing with bands and things like that.
Currently we have two bands here at the Swamphouse that we produce. One is The Prescription, which we produced the album. Mike did most of the production on that, but everybody had their part and their role to play in that production.
Tyler and I had been planning on starting a band, and we had actually thought we would have to start up our own sort of Swamphouse. And when we found the Swamphouse, then we learned that they'd been doing it for like 2 years. So we realized we couldn't do it on our own, so we were actually really lucky to find a Swamphouse.
They came in, Nick and Tyler, with their ideas for a 3-song demo that they wrote on acoustic guitars, and over the past however many months, we've fleshed that out from an acoustic guitar 3-song demo to a 10-track, fully, full band album.
Swamphouse Industries quickly learned the significance of exposure for any growing business. Swamphouse sponsored events such as swamping on a Saturday cause adrenaline to pulse through their veins. In anticipation for the event, the boys retain their composure as they set up their equipment with careful attention to every last acoustic and aesthetic detail.
Finally playing the music that I've been thinking in my head for the past 10 years.
Expand on that a little bit. This is
the first opportunity that we were gonna have to play as Nugatron with all the gear we wanted to use. I mean, before we were jamming with what we had, and now that we had the opportunity to set up all the Macs and all the keyboards and like the pit that I'm playing in, is like I've been dreaming about that for years, and now that I actually get to play out of it, it's pretty damn good feeling.
To satiate their own thirst for creation, the Swamphouse boys formed a live-tronica band called Nugatron, along with guitarist Nathan Daniel.
As soon as we recorded a Nugatron song last night, and this morning it's up on our website. It's not a polished, finished track, but people can go and listen to it.
I'm excited to see something that we've created, all original, just come to fruition, because we've been playing for a long time and we just haven't really wanted to play in front of people because we never thought it was right yet until it was good. So I mean, there's been a lot of work put into it just to to get it to this point, and we're just excited to play and get out there.
There was quite a bit riding on this event for Swamphouse Industries, most prominently an opportunity to showcase their first and most loyal client, The Prescription.
She doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about.
But would the concert be a success? Attendance seemed low as the clock ticked. Would the guests ever arrive?
We told people to start coming around 2 o'clock.
Tell them there's beer.
There's 3 kegs we got going on. DJ started spinning. Yeah, man, it's just gonna be a fun day party. You got 2 live bands. You should totally cruise by.
Finally, the patrons arrived, in droves. It was time for Nuggetron to make their grand entrance to open the show. Their energy was high. It seemed like everything was going as planned. However, their resilience would be tested again. A power outage.
We have a motto, motto in the Swamphouse of like, we'll figure it out. It's really just me and Greco and Jackson and Tony supporting and helping out each other, because it's, we might get back there and there's some massive problem that's delaying everything, and it's, where, like the speakers aren't working or something like that, and oh no, but it's, we always just chant the mantra, we'll figure it out. If I'm stressing out and about to lose my mind, Greco just come up and be like, man, we'll figure it out, like no worries. And same thing when he's stressing out, we'll figure it out, because if you freak out about something, it's not going to get done, and you're just going to get more stressed out.
Stop following me with that camera! I forgot how much power those lights take. Yeah, I started like in the middle of the song, I started realizing like my guitar was like clicking out, and I was like, what the fuck's going on? All of a sudden, like all the lights in my pedals like, I was like, oh no, that's not good.
Experiences taught them to prepare for anything. In no time at all, the problem was solved. The energy and precision which they put into every chord was well received by their audience. It was finally time for the Prescription to take stage.
What up? We're the Prescription. We're throwing a little day party today.
She's a lover and a fighter. Well, she's a lover and a fighter. She's usually drunk before time.
As always, they played with a mellow confidence.
Beside her, who can get inside my head the way that she does.
The Prescription's second CD release party was a success.
It sounded awesome to me, but I'm always gonna say that.